Hey there, Ron Sullivan, your online hitting consultant. Here's the next drill. Basically, I'm using our first drill on the right as a comparison. I think it's about a 25-inch wooden bat. I think you could probably get this thing at Walmart, right? It's just a youth bat, maybe it's like a T-ball bat or something. I mean, I know kids don't use wood bats, but I think it came with some sort of like wiffle ball or something, right? But I get it to do. I like when we do one-arm drills when I'm trying to get players to feel a certain thing. Obviously, I don't want them to use the weight of their own bat, right? Because well, you put too much strain on one arm, And so I'm going with a lighter bat here, and I recommend you do the same thing. Again, I think for me, it's like a 25-inch bat, and I don't know how many ounces. Very, very, very light. And so what we're doing now is obviously we're trying to get the feeling of having the knob of the bat and a real so-called bat in our hand. Okay, and so it's going to move us into the right position, but it's a position that we should already know because of all the drills that we've done, right? We should be able to hit this position fairly easy. The main difference is going to be instead of gripping the bat, you can see the web of my thumb and index finger is just kind of resting up against the bat. So it's going to be helping. Again, it's along for the ride just so we can feel the sequence. Right, here's the slot. This is I think the correct sequence. Right, as you work to the inside, here come the hands, and then again that bottom hand doing all of the work, and that's why you see a little bit of my top hand kind of laying off through the zone. It's not really driving, right? But that's the idea here, is that we're getting both hands on the bat now, right? We're going to feel the proper sequence, right? And the more you emphasize, right now, the more you emphasize that bottom hand, the more the backhand or the top hand is going to react anyways, mechanically the correct way. Now, if it starts pulling underneath, or if the back elbow starts doing anything weird or different than what I'm doing here, other than getting into a good slot to where we can continue to drive, right, it's probably doing too much work. So just make sure, again, just like the one-hand drill, the top hand is just along for the ride. Okay, and so you'll see my hand comes off the bat really quick with my top hand. Right, so this is just the next level of learning the feeling, right, of having a bat in our hand now, so we can start feeling good contact now, and start trusting that bottom hand. Okay, so all the coordination you've developed up to this point should be able to get you some pretty solid contact. Again, notice my feet; they're pretty close together. And you'll notice on both sides, even when I'm on the bucket, I always do it's a little bit of at this point, it's kind of natural, right? But I just start kind of getting into the front side ever so slightly and then leveraging on that firm front side. Okay, so again, the legs are coming, okay, but right now we've got to develop all this stuff. And so I don't want you spinning on the ground. I want you using the ground for leverage and working that upper half, okay? So good stuff. Send me some video of you doing the drill, and we'll take a look. All right, see you guys.